He called her a queen. He called her an angel. He called her beautiful names and promised her the future. She fell in love with him. She found comfort in him, like a child in a mother's bosom. Flaunt him to her friends, show him to her parents. He gave her a ring in exchange for her father's name. Promised to take good care of her with sign of dedication and willingness to bear and carry her baggages with her. She exchanged her father's names for a ring, took the vow with him, loved him with all his flaws and imperfections, moving with him. He sowed in her his seed, made her a potential mother, told her he loved her, told the world and his family that he will soon be a father. She bare the pain with joy, carried the product of conception for 9 months, took beautiful baby shower pictures with her friends, while she bare the painful intermittent contraction before eventually she bears down. With a loud cry of a baby, overshadowing the sound of joy and happiness in the neighbor room. He celebrated the conception of his child in a grand style, helped her in nurturing the baby, but failed to tend to her emotional needs. She had puerperal psychosis. After the conception of her baby, she became cranky and annoying. She needed love and compassion. He could not bear the craziness anymore. He thought she was being cranky on purpose. Look her with hatred, threatening to beat her. Her puerperal psychosis weared out after 6 weeks of conception. She regained her consciousness fully. He called her ugly, stayed late outside, turned to be a drunkard, failed to meet his obligation as her husband, emotionally and morally. She took his bad habit with good faith, accepted it was her mistake and her fault, begged him to change, showed him she cares for him, and promised to do anything. One fateful day, he did the unexpected. He brought in a strange woman, expecting her to accept her with open hand. But she raised the brow and asked him a question. "Honey, who is this woman?" And he said, "This is my new wife." She didn't argue. She played along perfectly until they approached the bedroom. That was when she raised her brow and said, "No, no, no. You guys cannot go into the room. I have permitted you to bring her in and did not say anything. But right now, I'm not going to take this." He got annoyed, brought out his belt, flogged her mercilessly, punched her while she was shouting in pain and sorrow. After beating her mercilessly, he walked out with the strange woman with some of his clothes. Our friends came around, saw the sorrow behind her smile, saw the bruises behind her cosmetic. They told her, "Babe, you got to run. You got to leave this dangerous relationship before it kills you.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up and make a move."
After advising her, they took their leave, and on their way out, they met him coming back from his journey. They gave him a devilish glare. After seeing their facial gesture, got annoyed and realized his wife had told them about his bad deeds. With immediate alacrity, he zoomed into the house, pounced on her, beat her mercilessly. But this time it was different. She fought back. While fighting each other, their kid got worried and tried to separate the fight. But they accidentally pushed her and she hit her head on the floor. In realizing their mistake, immediately they rushed her to the hospital. After fighting and trying, the doctor came out with the sad news: their kid is dead. This is the effect of domestic violence. Say no to domestic violence. Say no to rape. Say no to women brutalization.
You gotta show
It might
them
not
the
affect
real
you directly,
You gotta
but
give 'em
if
what
it were
you
your sister,
got.
what would you have done?
No, don't let them see
Campaign
what you're not,
against
'cause
violence.
You are strong.
Thank you.
You are wise.